What's going on, man? You already know who it is, bro. It is your boy. Fresh Braids Reacts, Jerry Fit here, man, and we are back to react what's new on the tube, man. You already know I got another banger for you guys today. Mike Corzamba again, bro. You guys were fucking with the Cooper Flag video that I just posted, so we're back with another Corzamba reaction, man. The NBA needs to solve this problem now. And Ant, he was on the thumbnail, so we're gonna see what the problem is that he's talking about and how the NBA can solve it. You guys really fuck with the sports videos. I'm glad that you do because I fuck with the sports videos as well. Sports is my shit, man. I love sports. Just reacted to that Patriots Forged in Foxborough. Gotta react to that. I gotta edit that and get that out for you guys. Hopefully tomorrow. And then, yeah, as you know, we've been reacting to the NBA playoffs so far. We got it all, man. Like I told you in every video. Comment down below some stuff that you want me to watch. Let me know. Send me things that you want me to react to. We're not afraid to react to anything over here, man. We're locked in, ready to go. Yeah, man, enough yapping. We're just gonna jump into
the last 2 years, Anthony Edwards has taken a noticeable leap and become a capable go-to star on a
and my favorite player not on the Celtics.
But this leap has also brought some extreme controversy. Last season, Ant was compared to a young Michael Jordan, which enraged a lot of people, but in this year's playoffs against the Warriors, Ant scored his 1,000th playoff point, becoming just the 6th player in NBA history with 1,000 playoff points before the age of 24. The other 5 players on that list are all Hall of Famers. Hall of Famers to be in Kobe Bryant, Tony Parker, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Jason Tatum. Impressive. And Anthony Edwards has also brought the Timberwolves to their 2nd straight Western Conference Finals appearance, which is remarkable, as in the 31 years before Ant was drafted to the Timberwolves, they made just 1 conference finals in their franchise history.
That's crazy, dude.
We need to keep in mind, Anthony Edwards
like
is just 23 years old. The next Michael Jordan is probably a stretch, but the question still remains here. Just how good can Anthony Edwards become? Is he taking another leap in front of our eyes and becoming the face of the NBA he was hyped to be just last season? So what's up, Mike here? And we have a clip we have to watch, but first, if you are new to the channel and you like this content, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. Only if you are enjoying the video, and I really appreciate it. Now, let's watch this clip. One of the Timberwolves on the weak side. It's created out 2 opportunities. Oh my goodness!
Dude, and if you guys haven't seen my reaction to this game, you guys gotta go check that out, bro. Actually, I just remember we have a lot to talk about at the end of this video, like Celtics. Yeah, Celtics wise, because they lost Game 7 last night. We're just gonna talk about it for a little bit. Like you guys, I told you guys literally what was gonna happen. We're gonna win Game 6, lose Game 7. So we're just gonna talk a little bit about kind of what's next, man. You guys can possibly have expect me to win that game. There's no way that I thought we were gonna win. I do still stand on the fact that if we did win, though, we would whoop the Pacers, bro. The Pacers are such frauds. Worst case scenario for the Eastern Conference Finals, but it is what it is. I'm not taking away from this video. We'll talk about that at the end. But you guys need to go watch my reaction to the Warriors-Timberwolves series, man. I was fucking losing my mind when Ant hit this song.
Poster videos are always fun to watch, but they're also very important because in tight games, they can give your team the type of energy and emotion they need in order to get over the hump. And
it is a poster king.
It's actually these insane poster dunks and athletic plays that led to Anthony Edwards getting compared to Michael Jordan last season, which to me was actually the worst thing that could have possibly happened to him. Ant was compared to the literal GOAT. Yes, Ant did not perform to the standards of the best basketball player to ever live, but how are we going to fault him for not living up to a narrative that the media created? Let's take Mike out of the equation here and instead let me show you just how impressive Ant truly has been at this young of an age.
He's so inspirational, bro. So much aura.
Hall of Famers to be, we see that Ant is
bro, he's 1 year older than me. That's crazy to think about.
Looking at all of these players at the age of 23, we find that Anthony Edwards actually leads this group in points per game and rebounds per game. His only downside is that he is last in assists per game, but that has changed in the playoffs. In the playoffs, compared to this elite group, Ant again fits right in or stands out depending on how you want to look at it, as he is 3rd in points per game, 2nd in assists per game, and 1st in rebounds per game. Going even further here, his advanced numbers are great too. 3rd in PER,
Curry, was he Curry in the playoffs?
1st in box score plus minus. So he's not Michael Jordan, okay, but Ant is only in year 5, and maybe it's because he's already been so good so fast that many are expecting even more from him. But let's keep in mind here, Steph Curry won his first MVP at 26. Russell Westbrook won his only MVP at 28. Same for James Harden, he was 28, and Kobe Bryant won his only MVP at 29. Meanwhile, Dwayne Wade never won an MVP. Anthony Edwards has been more than just impressive. He has been keeping up the same pace as NBA legends. The fact that Ant just led the Timberwolves to their 2nd straight conference finals as the clear-cut #1 player on his team is a true sign of greatness to come. It is a sign that we should be on the lookout for another leap soon, as Ant is continuing to prove that he is a winning basketball player.
Bro, he just hoops, bro. Straight hoops.
Improving as we have to look at his passing here. But before we continue, I want to thank Uber Eats for sponsoring today's video. That does not mean per game in the playoffs in the last 2 seasons, and this year is no different. He averaged 4.5 assists per game in the regular season, and now in the playoffs is averaging 5.9 to go along with 8 rebounds per game. These stats are very important for 3 reasons. 1, the best players in NBA history have always raised their overall games when the lights are the brightest in the playoffs. 2, the all-time greats also show noticeable improvements year after year. Both Kobe and Michael Jordan specifically said they always wanted to come back from every offseason with one part of their game noticeably improved. And 3, making your teammates better is the key to not just being an empty stat superstar, but to being
a basketball player. Because as we know, the most important stat in the NBA is wins.
But there's also
Fresh
one
grade
thing
reacts,
that
by the way.
truly
Graduate
makes a
reacts.
superstar in the NBA
Huge
or in
weekend.
any sport, and that is having what we would call the Mamba mentality. That 100% need to have the ball in your hands to take the last shot, that confidence that you can do anything in the world. We can see on the court that Anthony Edwards has this mentality, but if you need some extra proof, Julius Randle played with Kobe Bryant. He is playing with Anthony Edwards now, and he recently said, quote, "I've been around a lot of great players. He, Anthony Edwards, is as confident in his belief in himself as it's Kobe-like. And I was around Kobe. He's not scared of any moment, and he wants those moments. His belief and confidence in who he is as a player is the highest I've ever seen or been around for anybody." Those are some massive words, but this is Anthony Edwards we're talking about. At this point, we know Ant is willing to trash talk any player, and also, he's not afraid to tell former presidents who he is.
Yeah, better stand down. Bro, when I was watching this shit on Netflix, dude, I was crying, bro. This shit, dude, Ant's so inspirational. That's what I'm telling you, dude. He's such a dog, bro. Such a dog, man. Literally, he said, man, y'all better stand down.
Right now, he just said, he's the truth. Tell him no context of the situation, though. He said, I'm okay. I said, I'm the truth. That's what happened. And we've seen directly how this confidence impacts the Timberwolves as to close out games. They can rely on Ant to make things happen in the clutch. Against the Lakers in Game 3 of Round 1, the series was tied 1-1. The game was tied with around 4.5 minutes left in Game 3. And it was here where Anthony Edwards went to work. First, he connected on a 3 versus Luka after a pick forced a switch. Then, a minute later, he drew practically the entire Lakers team on him on a drive to the basket and found an open Nasri for a wide.
That's how you know, man. You're him. A whole team trying to pick you up.
It's Ant versus LeBron, and Ant just goes to work.
Oh my gosh, bro. That's straight buckets, bro. I'm the best player ever, by the way. Kuzma tripping talking about Jordan's the dope.
Lakers desperately needed a basket. This was originally called a foul, but the coach's challenge overturned it. The ball went to Minnesota, and with a minute left now, here's Anthony Edwards isoing, rising up, dagger 3, bang. And even finished this game with another assist on the next possession, and in a game with Luka Doncic and LeBron James on the court, it was Anthony Edwards who clearly took over as the star among stars.
He's up
if you
now.
have the best player on the court in any given game, you are going to have a very good chance to win that game. But in order to close out a title this year, though, Ant is of course going to need help, and that means Julius Randle is going to need to continue to step up.
Imagine Julius Randle winning and bring, bro.
9.2 rebounds and 5 assists per game before going down with an injury that forced him to miss the playoffs. And then Randle was traded for Karl Anthony Towns in what was considered a very controversial move. That was more of a financial decision for the Timberwolves than anything. Criticism about this trade grew as Randle struggled a lot during the regular season. The fit in Minnesota was definitely not perfect to begin. Randle saw his numbers drop noticeably to 18.7 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 4.7 assists per game. As in New York, Karl Anthony Towns became an all-star starter for the Knicks. But in the playoffs, Randle has been a different animal.
Yeah, dude, I've been saying, dude, I literally was just saying during the Warriors games, man, y'all gotta go check out those reactions, how, like, different. Randle's been playing, bro. He's been playing good. And, like, dude, I know, like, Flight likes to make fun of him and everything, so I can't imagine how mad he was when fucking Randle was hitting that many threes in the Warriors series. But yeah, Randle's really been hooping, bro. I really think
5.9 assists
he's
per
been
game,
beneficial
over 50%
to the Timberwolves.
If he can continue to play at this level, Ant might just have the wingman he needs to go out and win a championship. Jaden McDaniels has also been excellent. He's raised his scoring output to 15.4 points per game. The Timberwolves as a whole are clicking at the perfect time, and right now, the NBA playoffs have proven one thing to us. The championship this season is wide open. No single team has established themselves as a clear cut.
I mean, I think my thing
was that team going into the playoffs, but now we have no idea what to
I'm gonna say what I just have to say after he's done.
Anthony Edwards again has the possibility of being the best player on the court in any game that he plays in. I want to know, what do you think down below? Do the Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards have a chance to actually go out and win the NBA championship? And so there we have it.
That's gonna do it for this video, man. Dude, I just want to say a quick thing before we close out the video. I think the Timberwolves do have a chance to win a ring, obviously. What I was going to jump into earlier when I was going into the rant saying what we talked at the end is about how, like, the Eastern Conference Finals right now is my worst case scenario. I didn't want either team to be in the Eastern Conference Finals right now. Like, for me, it was Celtics or bust. And I even got desperate. I was like, dude, I'm hoping the injury-riddled Cavs can beat the Pacers after Tatum went down. Or was that series already over by the time Celtics was on? I don't know. My timeline's all messed up. But anyway, Celtics are out. I don't think anybody who comes from the East is going to win the finals. But the two teams in the West that are left are too strong right now for either of these teams. I think, well, actually, no. I mean, yeah, because I forgot. The Thunder and Nuggets haven't played yet. But if I'm assuming that, even with, like, Denver, bro, even if Denver wins, I think if Denver wins, then Minnesota would go to the finals. But if OKC wins, then OKC and Timberwolves are going to have a really good series, which we'll be reacting to, man. You already know we're on those. And we're reacting to Pacers Knicks too, but it's just bullshit. I think the Timberwolves have, like, a really good shot this year, especially if they're clicking on all cylinders right now. Like, a lot of things with sports like timing, you know what I mean? So you can get right in rhythm just at the exact right time. So if Kuzma is really saying what I think he's saying that Ant has a sidekick and that's enough. Shit, I think it might be enough to get past OKC too, because Ant already has that experience, dog. Already has that Western Conference Finals experience. I think he can take it a step further and just elevate it to the finals, man. Because it's not like he said, Randall said, Edwards has that Kobe mentality, bro. You can clearly see it on the court every time he has the ball, every time he's going up against opponents. Like, he's never laughing or anything. He's always, like, locked in. Like, the game is the game, and whatever comes after, it'll come after. So let me know what you guys think, bro. Ant Edwards, like I said in the beginning of the video, is one of my favorite players. I would be happy for him if he went and got a ring this year. I'm hoping he does, honestly. My Celtics are out. There's not much more I can root for in this league, so I hope Edwards wins, gets a ring. And yeah, man, it's tough, dude. Our Celtics, we went out bad, bro. We couldn't, like, Celtics fans, we all knew that we weren't winning Game 7. Come on, let's be realistic. It's tough that tough way the season ended, bro. We shouldn't have been in this position either way, dude. We should have been up 3-0 to start the series, man. Shouldn't Should have been up 3-0, bro. We'll see what we have to do this offseason. We'll see how the ownership, the new group blows it up, or if they keep it together. We'll see. Celtics fans, comment down below. Clover, just one more Clover for the season, man. It was a hell of a season. We tried. This is this like 7th time in a row that the previous champion gets bounced out in the second round. So it's not like we're a part of anything new here. It's just a trend, man. They're gonna make fun of us now, but we'll be back. So Tatum get well soon. Hopefully Celtics can lock in this offseason. Jaylen Brown needs to get in the fucking lab immediately. But I appreciate you guys joining me in this video. Like I always say, comment down below anything you want me to react to. Send me it. I got you, man. Most consistent reactor on the tube. As always, appreciate you watching. See you in the next video.